Everybody, so today I'm at my other job. YouTube is my side hack and I can't wait to get started with it. So here we go. Today I'm going to be talking about going back to school when you're old. And I'm talking really old, not like 29. Okay, 29 is not old. I'm talking hella old. Hella old. So if you're like me and you decide to go back, personal edification, having more career choices later, because we all know being pedigreed and having paper is super important. Stay tuned. I'll be giving you some tips on how to make it a great time for you. So there's a couple of things that are really important before you even get to class. Get organized. I know that sounds really ridiculous, but make sure you have a space where all your things are organized. Paper, pencils, pens, books, writing materials, your computer. Your job. No, seriously, I'm a substitute high school teacher and I love it. And what it has enabled me to do is go back to school whenever I feel like it. I've been going to college on and off for a really long time. So if you're hella old like me and you decide to go back to college, yay! Seriously, give yourself a big round of applause, pat on the back, whatever it takes. I'm gonna give you some tips and a list of things to do. If you're already there and you're frustrated and struggling, you might wanna take a minute and check over my list, but if you've already started and if things are going good, if you're struggling, stay tuned. Get organized. Oh, seriously, get a spot where you know you can put your textbooks, your paper, your pens, your computer, anything that you need at school or for school. You're gonna put that in one spot. Whether it's a desk, a table, if it's a shared space, you're gonna let the other sharers know that this is your time, your time's X, and you're gonna be studying at this area for X. Just let everyone know. The other thing you're gonna start developing is a routine. I don't mean like breakfast, lunch, dinner, although sometimes those come while you're studying. I'm talking about when you're gonna study, how long you're gonna study, and where you're gonna be studying. Sometimes it's the library, sometimes in your car with the dome of silence. The dome of silence. Other times, it's at the dining room table. Whatever time it is, make sure you develop that routine. This is a big one for me, and I always do it in my bubble. The bubble. You know that 3-foot bubble you're supposed to have? Floating around you, where you don't touch other people. You need to get in that bubble. And you need to ask people for their email addresses, phone numbers, text, develop relationships with usually people sitting where they sit in a classroom is you're part of your tribe. I sit in the back, in the corner, sometimes on the right, sometimes on the left. I rarely sit in front, but if you have issues hearing, seeing, whatever, sit in front. I sit around in the back in the area because I'm always doing naughty shit that I shouldn't be doing. Anyways, don't listen to that. But get some phone numbers. First couple days at school, if you don't already have phone numbers or you have no idea who you're sitting next to on a regular basis, go ahead and get one now. I know some of you are in spring or you've already had an exam, but get some of those phone numbers. Why? Because you need to form a study group. I know, loners like me, we want to sit in that back area. We're going to do this all by ourselves. Well, you know what's really hard to do by yourself is study. So, and go to college. You need help, you're going to need some help, and who knows, you might need to help them. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old you are. I've been in class with people as old as 73. I know that sounds hella old to somebody. Yes, I've actually been told you're taking somebody else's spot. Well, you know what? Spotter. I applied, I got in, they said yes. So don't let that get to you. Age is just a number. If you're hacking life, you need to go back to school sometimes, and it's okay. Make a commitment. I know I'm a commitment phobia person, like, ugh, commitment, what is that? I can't just do it for 2 weeks and then bounce. No, it's a commitment. Shortest certificate I've gotten recently was for drug and alcohol counseling. That was 18 months. It's still a really long time and a whole summer. Street smarts versus book smarts. Being an older student, you probably have a lot of both. You've probably done a lot of reading, you have a lot of street smarts, so when you're in class participation counts sometimes, but a lot of times it doesn't. It just helps keep the conversation going to edify others in the classroom. You don't need to be the only person raising your hand. Other people can raise their hand. Give other students a chance. I know you're super excited to be there, but you don't want to be that person. Who's always raising their hand. Get to know the teacher. Yes, it's like a job, and the social aspect to school is very important. It's important to interact with each other. Quite frankly, the people in your class are going to be the only ones who know what's going on in your class, including your teacher. Stop in and say hi. If it's a great big class, like auditorium style, just say hi to the teacher. I've even given them gifts, apples, candy bars. I leave them anonymously and then I mention it later. This one's gonna sound stupid, but reward yourself. Yeah, reward yourself. Give yourself rewards for studying, I don't know, the entire weekend. I.e., you read 2 chapters without stopping, without texting, and without checking Facebook, and now you get to watch Divorce. That's my favorite show, by the way. I really like it. Let everybody know about your new schedule. Family, friends, BFs, BFFs, GFFs, GFs, FCs, DDs. If you have an extended family, let them all know too. Put it on social media, however you want to share with anyone the information that you're going to school, because guess what? You're going to need some patience, reserve, and kindness. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this episode and like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can heart too. My name is Danielle Ditto. I'm out.